Hi students, Logan Phillips, and you have chosen to join our Microsoft Word course. This video is going to be covering all kinds of information, and it's very, very important. Inside every one of my Microsoft Word courses, there are two documents that are of the utmost importance. That is your syllabus and your pacing schedule. Now, your syllabus is our living trust document between us. It gives you the guidelines, rules, expectations, and how the class will manage and progress throughout the semester. Your pacing schedule gives you your due dates, what order to accomplish things, and how much points each item is. How many points each item has. So this video we're going to be covering our syllabus. So let's go ahead and open it up, check it out, and I'm going to point out some of the more important information throughout it. So the very first thing you should see inside of our wonderful syllabi, if I can zoom it in here, is my beautiful smiling face right up front. Now, I do this because I want you to see who I am. For many of you, you're going to be my online students. You're going to be taking classes here at TCC virtually, and you may never actually see me face to face. By having a picture and videos like this, it humanizes me to you a little bit and lets you know that I am actually a real person. I exist outside of the online realm and live a life outside. Now, you'll notice in our first assignment that you're going to have to do a discussion board posting a picture of yourself. And that's for the same purpose, so that I can see who you are, and so I can treat you like an actual person. Now, next to my beautiful smiling face, you're going to see the type of class this is. Now, this one is for the Microsoft Word, and you're going to see that big, beautiful blue logo with that W. Now, if you're enrolled at Microsoft PowerPoint, and you open up the syllabus and you see this big, beautiful blue W and it says Word, we have an issue. You may want to check and see what double class you are actually enrolled in. Below that, we're going to get some important information about this class. The very first bit of information is going to be what type of class is this actually. Now, this is a Microsoft Word course, and Word is CSCI 2013. Now, this is true for every single Microsoft Word course. This is the type of class it is. After that, you're going to see what your section number is. For this syllabus, it says 290. For your syllabus, it might say something different. Below here, we're going to have our CERN number, which is a unique identifier for that particular class. And on the right-hand side, we're going to have information about where this class is located. Now, for the most part, I'm at the Northeast campus, but I sometimes teach at the Southeast, West, wherever. I'll also give you your course dates below that. That is the start and ending date of the class, and the location and semester. And this can say spring, fall, or summer, and we'll tell you 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21, whatever year this class is happening. And next to that, it will tell you a room number for meeting physically face-to-face, or it will say online if it's a fully online class. Now, you may notice that this information does not match up exactly with your particular class. That's because all of my Microsoft Word courses do the exact same material across the board. They also have the same guidelines and rules as every other one. I do not change these between the classes. No matter if you're taking a 16, 8, or a 4-week class, you will do the same assignments, and you will be judged by the same rules. So this is what's called a master syllabi. And they are here with all the same exact information that applies to every single course that is Microsoft Word that I teach. Now, below that information about your particular course, you're going to find information about me. The very first thing is I am Logan J. Phillips. If you search for Logan Phillips, you're going to find a whole different guy. Stay away from that guy. He's not me. I am Logan J. Phillips. Online, I'm also Professor P, or stuff of that nature. You can reach me by phone at 918-595-7485. You can reach me at email at logan.phillips1@tulsacc.edu. You can come to my office at office A132 at the Northeast campus inside the Facet Center. I am on the east side of the big round building at the front of the Northeast campus. My school is the School of Business and Information Technology. My dean is David Poth, and you can reach the school at 918-595-2000. My school itself is actually housed at the Southeast campus, even though I am here at the Northeast. Now, every semester I have the same exact problem with one student in some point of one of my classes. They come to the end of the semester, the last few weeks, and they finally reach out to me, coming to my office, and they are angry. and they are angry at me. And they say, Professor P, I have emailed you hundreds of times. I have reached out to you over and over again by email, and you never once respond. You are the worst professor that I have ever had. You are incommunicado. And I make them pull up the emails that they send me, and we find out the same thing every semester for the last 5 years. It's always happened, and that is they have emailed Logan.Phillips1 at tulsacc. Or Logan.Phillips at tulsacc.edu. They have forgotten to put the 1 inside my email address. If you don't put Logan.Phillips1, I will not receive the email. You'll be angry at me. I'll get bad teacher reviews. You'll fill out the survey all angrily. Don't do that. Logan.Phillips1 at tulsacc.edu. Now, you can email me, call me, whatever you need. I will typically respond within 24 to 48 hours. And the reason I do that is to give myself a little bit of buffer room because, believe it or not, outside of TCC, I'm a regular person. When I take off my Professor P hat and I leave the big blue beautiful building, I go home to my farm, Fancy Acres. I go out to my field with my cows, my turkeys, my goats, my dogs, my horses, my guineas, my chickens, whatever other animal I've happened to purchase at the point in time, my very sweet, loving donkey Burrito. And I go and deal with them. And all weekend long, I go camping, I go hiking, I go kayaking, I go up to the mountains, I go up to the lake. I go somewhere where I'm away from technology because I have to decompress and I have a life outside of here. So at different times of the day, at different times of the week, once I leave TCC, I'm either in the field, I'm in the backwoods doing fences, working with my animals. I am somewhere without my tech. And so if you email me at 2 a.m. on a Saturday, I'm not going to respond. And you're going to get angry and you're going to email me at 2:01, at 2:02, at 2:03, at 2:04, at 2:05, and I'm still not going to respond, and you're going to get madder and madder at me. Please remember that I am not Professor P after hours. I am not Professor P on the weekends. I am not Professor P on holidays. When that stuff hangs up and goes away, I am Farmer Logan or I am Pirate Logan. I'm going to go have some fun on the water or I'm going to go and deal with some animals. So please be respectful of my time and I'll be respectful of yours. I will try to get to you before 24 to 48 hours, but I do have that buffer window for me if needed. This course does have a prereq. You are expected to have taken Computer Concepts 1203 before this class. We will cover basics to advanced materials inside Microsoft Word, but you are expected to understand how computers work, how a browser works, how to get and access the internet. You are expected to have installed on your computer and know how to install on your computer Microsoft Office, and so that it can be functioning. And you should understand how to save files, do file management, and documents of that nature. If you do not or have not taken Computer Concepts 1203, make sure you reach out to me or possibly drop the class and go enroll in that one so that you can get the basics and be ready for this class. After this class, I strongly suggest you take Microsoft Excel, Access, PowerPoint, Outlook, Network Fundamentals, Computer Programming, and you should really go speak to an academic advisor. If you're interested in IT, come speak to me, and I'll gladly show you a few different directions you can go. But an academic advisor will gladly help you get your degree and plan organized so you know what you're taking what semester. This is an application-based course, and the application is Microsoft Word PC version 2016. PC stands for personal computing, not political correctness. In the world of business, the PC is king. It is in every single business across the globe. You will find that Macintosh, Apple computers hold a very small share of technology out there in the regular world. We teach to the PC. I'm a PC teacher. I'm a PC user. This campus is a PC classroom. This is a PC institute. We're teaching to a world that is based on PC. So if you're using a Macintosh, you can complete the assignments across the board, but you're going to have a harder time than the PC students because this class is designed for them. And so your menus and submenus and stuff might be different, and you need to make sure you're on the lookout for Macintosh-based instructions on the projects. We're going to learn all the basics of Word 2016. We're going to get into all kinds of creating, formatting documents. We're going to be doing all kinds from advanced, our small introductory stuff to advanced macros and whatnot for Microsoft Word. Check out your pacing schedule for an exact listing of all the items. We are a classroom that you don't need to purchase anything. It is automatically charged to you. But if you would like to buy a physical textbook, which is not required, here's your ISBN number for that. You must have an up-to-date PC or computer system at least, because this is a computer class. You will be working online, so you must have internet access. For many of you, you'll be 100% online. For some of you, you'll be partially in the classroom. But across the board, every one of my classes is at least half online. So a high-speed internet connection is required. You need Office 2016 to complete this class. TCC gives it to you for free. Check out the video on how to download and get access to that. Now we're going to do a couple different goals, outcomes for this class. We're going to complete business tasks and projects efficiently and profitably. We're going to collaborate and connect with vital business resources. We're going to use Word with an executive focus. We're going to prepare for the Microsoft Business Application Specialist exam, i.e. the MOS exam. As a course requirement, you are required to take the MOS exam. It is the only in-person exam in this class. It is at the Metro campus in the testing center, and it must be completed by the final day of class, with your grades turned into me no later than the final day of class. And we'll get back into that a little bit later in the semester. You'll see videos pop up and announcements about how to accomplish it, study guides, that kind of stuff. But please do not forget, you will be required. It is 100 points, the Microsoft MOS exam. Lots of course outcomes, more specific stuff we're going to be working with. We are going to be using a variety of means to accomplish all of our goals and outcomes. You're going to be taking the MOS exam, SimBook, SimPass projects. You'll be working in Blackboard. Inside Blackboard, you'll find all kinds of videos going over these more specifically, how to accomplish each piece of the SimNet environment. This is a traditional evaluation course. 100 to a 90 is an A, an 89.9 to an 80 is a B, 79.9 to a 70 is a C, and so forth. Now, this class is treated like a bank account. Every bank account, you start off with $0. Then you add some money, and you eventually get your bank account to where you're happy with it, and you get more and more money. In this class, you have all started off with 0 points. Congratulations, you have failed my class. But the good news is, the more you accomplish, the higher your points go. The bad news is, I do not round grades at all. Just like a bank will not give you an extra penny, I will not give you an extra point just for the fun of it. If you are at a 79.9999%, you will receive a C in the class. If you want an 80%, a B, you must earn an 80% flat out. No rounding, no extra credit, no bonus opportunities. You have to earn what you want. Now, when your grade is at a point where you're happy with, I don't care. You can quit. If you got an 80% and you wanted to be, and you're happy with an 80% and you want to drop everything and don't do anything else, you're free to do that. You're an adult. You make those decisions. But I do not round grades, and I do not give extensions past the final deadline. You are required to have a TCC email. Every single thing I post from Blackboard will go to your TCC email. You need to be checking it. You can email me from whatever email you like. I don't care. I'll respond to emails as I see them. I don't check their email addresses for that kind of stuff. But anything I post through the system will automatically go to your TCC email. So make sure you have access to it. This is a computer class. You have to have a computer. You have to have high-speed internet. Late assignments. If you're in a 16 or 8-week class, every single assignment, including the MOS exam, is due no later than the final Tuesday of class at 11:59 p.m. If you're in my 4-week courses, every single assignment, including the MOS exam, is due no later than 11:59 p.m. on the final Sunday of class. So in finals week, 16 or 8, Tuesday is your last day. In my 4-week, Sunday is your last day on the finals week. Now, the second it becomes Wednesday on my 16 and 8-week courses, class is over, your grades will be finalized, the assignments will disappear, you will no longer have access, everything is done. For my 4-week class, the second it becomes Monday, class is over, no assignments will be accepted, nothing will be done, nothing can be changed, your grade will be set. Now, under no circumstances will I give an extension on these deadlines. You will not get an extension. If a comet comes down and crashes into your home and spreads a zombie virus to your neighbors, who then come to your crashed, burned up home, and they are physically attacking only your computer, you still won't get a deadline extension. Make sure you hit your final deadline in the class. No extensions given under any circumstances, even if the zombie homework eaters are there trying to attack your stuff. Academic dishonesty, you can cheat in this class. Kids try it all the time. If you cheat in this class, my computer systems will alert me almost immediately, and as soon as I see it, I will mark you as a cheater. I'll give you a 0 in the class. I'll turn you in for academic dishonesty to the college, which can cause you to be kicked out of the college, which will receive a big fat 0 on everything across the board. You will end your studies and you'll stop receiving federal financial aid. Cheating is a very big deal in academia. If you do it, you risk losing your ability to stay in academia. So do not cheat. You're paying tuition to learn the material. Do the material. Attendance is required. You are required to accomplish a few assignments before the WN date of the class. If you accomplish those assignments, you will get to stay in the class. If you do not accomplish your first initial assignments by the WN date, you will be dropped from the class with a WN. After the WN date, anyone that is in the class will remain in the class until you choose to drop or you receive your grade at the end of the semester. Under no circumstances do I give an academic withdrawal. Under no circumstances do I give an incomplete. It is up to you as an adult to check your calendars, your pacing, understand where you're at, and accomplish the task that you need to accomplish. If you need a withdrawal, there is no hard feelings. It happens to everybody. Go to your academic advisement and withdraw from the class. But I do not give AWs and I do not give incompletes. In 5 years history, I have never had a student that got an incomplete that actually completed it. It creates a mountain of paperwork for me. It causes all kinds of problems with the college. It causes all kinds of problems with the federal government. I'm not going to give you an incomplete. So if you get in the class and you choose to do nothing after the WN date, at the end of class, you will receive a F on your transcript, and that is what you have earned. I will give you exactly what you earn. No questions asked. All right, so I'm going to keep that in mind. The syllabus is a trust document. You'll hear a lot of professors talk about this being a contract. Well, it's more of a living trust. This is the basic guidelines and expectations of the class. The class can modify, change, grow to better fit the needs of you guys. So if I notice that the deadlines need to be modified, the due dates need to be modified, some extra work needs to be assigned, or some work needs to be taken away to better suit the class and the students inside the class, I reserve the right to do that at any given time. Any changes that I make to the class, to the syllabus, to our pacing, to our assignments, I will post to an announcement to the Blackboard page, but you will be expected to watch your announcements and understand that that is still binding anything I modify. So keep that in mind. This can change at any given time. Institutional statements, you are responsible for reading your student handbook. Just because you don't understand or don't know the rule does not mean you won't be judged by them. Technical support, it's there if you need help. Academic student services, it's there if you need help. And the big one, classroom etiquette, course trigger warnings. This is an open and mutually exclusive, respectful classroom. You're going to be exposed to all kinds of ideas from across the gambit, from the most racist, bigoted individuals to the most woke individuals. People exist on a spectrum, and all ideas and personalities and belief structures are welcome in my class. And under no circumstance will I silence anyone's opinion that I feel that they believe strongly in or that will benefit the classroom to be heard. That doesn't mean that I'm going to let someone be disrespectful, but it does mean that this is an open intellectual space. This is not a safe space, which is a big key term here in colleges anymore. This is not a space where you are free of opposing ideas. This is a space where opposing ideas are presented, encouraged, and desired. I want you to hear that super racist individual so you can better understand their point of view, so you can make better decisions on why your point of view is important. I want you to understand that super conservative or liberal individual so that you can better have an argument for your own viewpoints, because the only way to grow is to be presented with opposing opinions. And so this is an intellectual space, not a safe space. It is up to you to come to the classroom prepared to deal with this type of environment. This is your only trigger warning for the remainder of the class. If you are having trouble with something, or if you feel something has gone disrespectful, please come and talk to me and I will deal with the situation. But it is up to me as the professor inside my classroom to control how things are stated or what they are stated. And under no circumstance will I restrict the flow of information. This is college. You are an adult. It is up to us to grow your knowledge. So keep that in mind as we go through the class. I welcome all from every walk of life, and I will not silence anybody. Guys, if you need me, you can reach out to me. I'm at the Northeast Campus in A132 inside the Facet Center on the east side in the big round building up front of the Northeast Campus. My phone number is 918-595-7485. You can come to my office. You can give me a phone call, or the very best method, give me a ring at my email at logan.phillips1@tulsacc.edu. I welcome you to the class. I encourage you to stay in the class. I'm glad you're in the class. If you need me, reach out. I'm here to help. Have a very fruitful day. Bye, guys.